Welcome to another meeting of TVholics Anonymous. Welcome to another meeting of TVholics Anonymous. My name is Ruru and I am a TVholic. I'm going to do this recap by myself, like this recap of my thoughts and basically everything. Not a recap, but just my thoughts on this. I didn't have any high hopes for this because I'm British and it's kind of boring here in good old England. But I thought, let me just have a look at it and to see what it's all about. So I did that and I was disappointed beyond belief. It was worse than I thought it'd be. I thought at the very, very least, it would have like a smidgen of like entertainment value, but I felt like it was just so boring and it looks like one of the worst Real Housewives franchises ever from the first episode. So the only thing I've seen is the first episode. I don't understand what's going on with like the character development. Like normally, even like when Beverly Hills and all those Real Housewives shows started, they sorry, my voice is just like going. There was a lot of like character development even in the first episodes, but this is just like some of the characters didn't even have that much of a backstory. So I was like, what are we meant to do with this? The only person I like so far is, I'd have to say, Karen. And Karen's not a Karen. The Jamaican lady, and then I don't really like anyone else. I find I think her name's Nessa, I think, to be a bit like annoying. Let me just look that girl up just in case. Nessa. Let's just see her face. Because they all just look like the same person to me. Yeah, Nessa. Yeah. She's annoying as well. Okay, so let's just talk about them all individually. So Nessa, she said that I believe she said she's like a tiger mum because her mum was one. And she's just really OCD about everything. Not OCD, but she's just like overachiever. And her husband seems like really bland and very like boring and British. So nothing to really say about her. And she's got 2 kids who she's constantly like on top of, and she's being a tiger mum, so she's gonna ride them to the grave if they don't like perform. So she wants them to be like doing this and doing that and like getting A's everywhere, kind of thing. Really annoying personality. And then we've got Karen, who I like. She is Jamaican. We haven't seen that much of her. It looks like she has a good relationship with her daughter. Sorry, my voice is like really going. Yeah, she has a good relationship with her daughter. You see her daughter and her husband for like a little clip of him basically. She looks very wealthy. I don't think Nessa is as wealthy as Karen is. Karen's getting her house renovated and they're living like in a smaller place. I believe in Chelsea or something like that, or maybe I've got that wrong. So yeah, then there's Juliet A and Juliet M. I can't remember Juliet A, but Juliet M is the one that's having some sort of like beef with Panthea Parker. What an annoying name. Panthea is really up herself and really annoying, and I just can't stand that kind of personality in general. She is the kind of person who feels like the whole world revolves around her and takes petty things to the grave. She should have gone to the dentist with her child if she didn't want her child to get things done that he didn't need. And she's kind of like blaming Juliet not taking her side when it came to the dentist situation, because the dentist said that he needed fillings and he got a whole mouthful of fillings when he went to like put some glue on his braces. So she wasn't happy with that, and she had a go at the dentist, and then Juliet M didn't defend her, and apparently she was like slagging her off, slagging that dentist off. Panthea was slagging the dentist off to like the whole like of London basically, or something like that, or on social media or something like that. So yeah, Juliet M didn't stick up for Panthea and Panthea's child, so Panthea went wild, and now like months or like probably like a year later, she has been cordial to her when she's seen her. They've both been cordial to each other, but when she came to Amanda's party, we'll talk about Amanda in a bit, but when she came to Amanda's party, she went full blown attack mode on Juliet M, and she just thought it was her time to shine. And like, even the way she talks with her husband is like really gross and like disgusting. The way she acts at home is disgusting. She is basically a stay-at-home mom with nothing else to do apart from bitch at people. She's Iranian. There's nothing else that we know about her. Um, yeah, her husband, he's a lawyer. She said that he's British as well, and he looks considerably older than her. He has a full head of bright white hair. And he also is like, I don't know, he does some other like investment stuff or something like that, or like hedge funds or something like that. I don't know. I wasn't really paying attention. I was just looking at her like crazy behavior, and they were like filming her while she was in bed, telling her husband this and that. I don't know. Anyway, I feel like that marriage is probably going to end pretty soon because he's going to see, and the whole world's going to see how like toxic and obnoxious she is. But I'm sure that people that know her already know how toxic and obnoxious this woman is. But I just can't. No, gross. Now, also, let's go to Amanda now. So, Amanda, I have some thoughts on her. She looks like someone, and at first I couldn't put my finger on who she looks like, and then I realized if you're British, you'll know who I'm talking about. She looks like Debbie McGee. As soon as she came on the screen, I was like, I know this woman from somewhere, and then I realized it's Debbie McGee. Now, Debbie McGee is the wife of Paul Daniels. I believe Paul Daniels passed away. And yeah, Debbie McGee. I think Debbie McGee's still around, but she looks just like Debbie McGee. I don't know if that's a compliment to her, but Debbie McGee in her heyday was a very, very beautiful woman. So Amanda, I believe she owns like a skincare line. And I don't know why on Hey You, and I believe like this is like Bravo's like photo shoots that they did with the ladies, but they've got them in these horrific old telephone booths and like red telephone boxes like from like back in the day. Like it makes no sense. Like no one uses these telephone booths anymore. Like what? I don't know what's going on. Like, did you think this was really British? No, it's not. Okay, so also yeah, Amanda. So another thing about Amanda, yeah, she owns like I said, a skincare line. She's driving around in like a Bentley that someone else mentioned. Nessa mentioned her Bentley, and Nessa came over and they were acting like they were friends, and she just gave her a tour of the house. So apparently Amanda bought these like where did she say that she lived? I feel like all these people are gonna get robbed. They're just like openly like disclosing like their like addresses, places where they live. They're definitely gonna get robbed, and it's just they're filming outside, right outside their houses. It's just it's stressing me out. Okay, let me just search this while I'm talking to you guys. But yeah, I thought she looked like Debbie McGee. Amanda, I think she lives blah 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 blah. I can't remember. Where did she say that she lived? Oh God, this is really annoying. Belgravia. Yeah, she lives in Belgravia. Yeah. She's very rich. She bought this whole like block of like homes and like demolished them and then did it back up again. And yeah, she's got so Nessa came to her house and was like basically, oh, she's got a clinic in there. What she's referring to a clinic, like we saw in Adrienne Malouf's house when she had that giant in Beverly Hills, when she had that giant like spa, like sauna, spa kind of like situation, like on the bottom layer of her house. It's nothing like that. It's one tiny little room. But I know, like London, there's no space in London. Like there's hardly any room to build anything for anyone. So, but still, it's not impressive. It's just not impressive. It's nowhere near like as impressive as even New York or any of those shows because they had the caliber of ladies. Like those that original New York cast was wild and crazy. So yeah. So then Amanda has that party, and that's the party that, you know, Panthea lost her mind at Juliet. So yeah. Juliet M. I can't remember anything that Juliet A did, so I can't say anything about her as of yet. I don't know if I'm going to continue to watch this. Maybe I might watch one more episode, but it was like pulling teeth. Like I just really had to focus and not scroll on my phone because it was so boring. Also, they kept making references to, I don't know if I'm like remembering this wrong or what, but they kept making references to I believe Amanda said that she lives right next door to King Charles. Her house is in Belgravia or whatever, and she lives right next door to King Charles in Windsor, but that's not Windsor. I swear she said Windsor, Windsor Palace or something like that. It's not Windsor Palace, A, and B. It's not. She's not right next door to him. Like no, and also like, why do they keep referring to like making mentions of the royals like every 5 minutes? Nessa also like she has like a cake company or like a bacon company or something like that, and she's baked for the royals before and stuff, and they keep trying to make mention of that they know the royals or like they live next door to the royals or something royals or Karen, I believe she said that I think it was Karen or someone else or Nessa said that she was going to, no, I think it was Karen. Oh, I can't remember who it was, but they said that they want to try and get a selfie with King Charles or something like that. They're invited to a dinner or something. Everyone's just like, they're obsessed with the royals, and nobody in London, even people that are rich, no one's obsessed with the royals. No one cares that much. And also, like I said, so Amanda said that she's right next door to Windsor Palace. It's Buckingham Palace, firstly. It's not Windsor. So I don't know what she's talking about. Unless I heard that wrong. But I'm pretty sure that she said it wrong. And I was like, what? What is she saying? Anyway. So yeah, that's what and okay, so let's get back to Juliet M. So Juliet M is originally from Australia. I think she was born in New Zealand and raised in Australia till she was about 6 or 8 or something like that. And then she was talking about how she went bareback horse riding in Australia. She's trying to be like the really down to earth girl on the show, woman on the show. So then her and Amanda seemed quite close, and Amanda and her were like horseback riding at the stables in London. They went to Hyde Park and were like riding horses, and then they were talking about Juliet M was talking about she needs another swan to basically another like taxidermied swan to be like to join her one that she's got in her home. So fucking weird and creepy. Like, no, ew, gross. Yeah, and then Amanda said, "Oh, I know a taxidermy person for you. I've got one if you need one." And then went, "Ha ha ha." It was just so weird. Like, it's way more. I feel like this is way more faker than like Beverly Hills and all the other franchises. Like, it just seems so unnatural. They don't even feel like there's no cohesion, there's no like chemistry between the cast. It's like it's clear that these people are just like plonked together and they have no idea Like they just didn't know each other and they just plonked together. It's very, very like disjointed, and I feel like it's going to be terrible the whole season, and hopefully it gets cancelled. From episode 1, I want it to be cancelled, and I've never said that for any show before that's on Bravo, but this one takes the cake, and I don't like it. And I couldn't even remember Julia A. I don't know who that was. Another white girl, white lady. I don't know what to say. Anyway, those are my thoughts basically. And I have nothing else to say about this. I'll try and watch the next episode. Hey You's a bit weird because it's got pictures of when you go into the show, it's got like the show episode 1, but then when you go into the pit, it says Meet the Wives. So I've clicked on, like, for example, Panthea, and now it's showing me season 1, episode 1, season 1, episode 2, season 1, episode 3, all the way up to episode 6. But you can't when you go into the main page, there's only 1 episode up. This is really weird, so I don't know what's going on. So if anyone knows what's going on there, please explain that to me in the comments, because I'm very, very confused. And I'm going to click into these episodes and see what they're all about, because I haven't done that. But on the main page of Hey You, it just says season 1, episode 1 is out, and that's it. So I'm going to have to go back and like figure out what I'm looking at there and see if there is more episodes up. So I probably, like I said, will do 1 more episode and that's it. So those are my thoughts. I really hate it so far. I think it is absolute rubbish, trash, whatever you want to call it. And the people are like really boring and dry. And even Panthea, who is meant to be the queen. Well, she thinks she's the queen bee, but she's the queen. She's meant to be the bitchy one. The one that everyone loves to hate on the show. Even she's like, it's not really bringing much. It's just very boring. Like, no. Anyway. Oh, also, in the pictures on Hey You, Karen, the Jamaican one, she really looks like this famous athlete, British athlete, in athletics. I believe her name is Denise Lewis. Just in that picture, but not on screen. Not when she's on screen, but just in this picture. I wonder if she's got that before. Has anyone told her that she looks a bit like Denise Lewis? I don't know what it is. Just really, in that one picture, she looks like Denise Lewis, but on the show, from what I saw, she does not look like Denise Lewis. Anyway, that's all I have to say. I've had enough, like I said, of this show already, and I absolutely hate it. Okay. So subscribe, like, and all that stuff. We're on all podcast platforms. Share this with anyone that you want to share it with, friends and family, or on social media. Rate us as well. Give us 5 stars on rating, and also write something nice about the podcast. And we'll be back soon. And what else can I say? Oh yeah, hopefully Mimi's back with me next time. And if we do recap this together, it will be a bit more entertaining. For me. I doubt the show will get any more entertaining. But that's another story. Anyway, I'm off. And we're also on other social media platforms too. So follow us on like TikTok and all that stuff. Instagram and Twitter and stuff. And Blue Sky as well. So bye.